G5, up G5, that's Supa Cindy.
I'm so excited to see all of you. How is everybody feeling? Well, all I gotta say is Queens run the world. So we had to put this Jams Live together. So I'm glad for everyone who won their way into this VIP Jams Live guest list. So I want you to show some love to the Queen of Miami, period, the Diamond Princess Trina! All right, y'all. So, Trina, are you hiring a new hype person? Sorry, CEO.
I see you in the audience. Not you, Rari.
Not you, Rari. All right, so let's get the goings going on. I want to thank all of you for coming to show love to Trina. I mean, she is the Queen of Miami, period. I don't care what anyone says. So let's go, Trina. So when someone thinks about the 305 in hip-hop, and a female, your name is the number one, numero uno, number one, period. And for over 20 years, that's the reign that you have held. No one could compete, no one could come around like nothing.
Thank you.
So how is it maintaining that crown on top of your head for 20 plus years?
It's just, I just stay being myself, you know, just 20 years, just continue to be myself and just grow. Every day I just constantly just be me. I don't never think about being anything else but myself, the better version of myself.
Yes, I know that's right. So you definitely rep the 305, growing up in Liberty City. Hey, Liberty City in the building. How was it growing up in Liberty City? You guys, let her answer!
Growing up in Liberty City, it's not even describable, you know, it was just one of those things that we just was the wave. It was just lit. Every day was just a day to live for, you know. We came up in a time when it was hustlers, it was mad ice cream trucks, people hanging out, the DJs would set up on the street, have block parties, and that was just what we did. So it was just one of them things every day. We just lived and had fun. It was so, so different than now.
Definitely a lot of fun. Who taught you, because you're so confident and strong, and even if you aren't, we can't tell that you're not. So where do you get that strength from, that confidence?
I would say that's definitely my mom.
Yes, yeah. Shouts to your mother. Yes. Rest in peace. Growing up, who were your role models? Who did you look up to? Any singers or anybody?
My mom.
I know that's right.
I mean, she was just a different type of woman. Like, you know, in real life, growing up, I never seen my mom ever like take a loss, like need anything, want anything, whatever. It was just her, and she just held it all the way down. I don't even think I am the person to do that. So I always just strive for the best of me to be that, but she was just a different type. Like, I just never seen, I always had everything that I wanted, and I never saw her in a time where she didn't have what she needed. And so I live my life vicariously that way. I don't ever put myself in a space where I need. I'm always elevating ahead of today. Like, I'm like 3 months ahead of right now, elevating myself in my life so I don't be in a space of need. That's just how I was brought up.
Nowadays, you have to be like that.
You need to be running like that.
When is your book of purpose coming out?
That would be sometime early next year.
I I made that up. She has a book coming out. We all got to support it. Go to Amazon and all that
it's
good stuff.
It's going to be really good, though. It's really just about Miami growing up, the whole game, how I started. I mean, of course, this talks about Trick and Ross and everybody else. It's just like my truth and just how I see it, how I kind of created this whole genre of women to feel confident and feel like they're bad and they can accomplish whatever they want to do because you can. Like, you really can.
I know that's right. So in your entire catalog of music, Trina, what is your favorite song? What is your favorite Trina song? You guys, I didn't ask you, ask Trina.
That is Trick's song. Okay.
That's not even a Trina song. Excuse
you know
y'all.
what? Okay, I do have so many songs, my favorite, but just with you guys and myself, I'm gonna go with The Baddest. Only because that's the start, and that was like on my own. That started outside of Trick. That was like after I did the Trick thing, it was like I went on the road with Trick for 1 year, and on that 1 year of just performing this one record now, and it was like, I think I had like not even 3 minutes. It was just like pop
Quick
in and pop
enough.
out. But in the time, like when I wasn't performing, I was creating The Baddest. That was like a lot of people don't really know that was like the real, how do you turn this into this is how I turned myself into The Baddest. Because in a year's time on the road with Trick and performing and just growing and still not even knowing exactly what and how I was going to do it, I was watching them and everybody and how they was moving. I was paying attention to the girls. All the women that was in the audience of every show is how The Baddest was created. Because these girls was screaming and ranting this one verse, and sometimes I was scared. It was like they knew it more than me. And that's how it was created, because I was looking at these girls like, wow, this is like a whole bunch of girls, and they're all saying this one thing that I'm saying. And how do I get them to believe in themselves and believe that they are that girl? And man, you a bad. Like, that's how I was feeling, and that's how that came out. Yeah.
So she said The Baddest, okay? What about your music videos? What was your funnest, favorite music video to do of your songs?
Funnest, favorite? Well, you know what? No, Pullover was good, but
I love Pullover.
Pullover, but it wasn't Pullover. I would say it was no, it was Take It to the House. It was no, truthfully, it wasn't the Lil Wayne. I heard that.
Stop trying to go viral. Watch this whole interview and the one clip that goes viral. Lil Wayne. No, it wasn't Lil Wayne.
Let's go with Pullover, because see, my stories be so deep, they don't even understand. I was gonna say a whole nother video for purposes because the people in the video. No.
This audience is special, girl.
I was personally gonna say Be Alright, because that was a video that was produced by Kanye, and Kanye was in the video, and it was like, I put the video together myself. Like, I had to choose the girls. I had to call and get some more to get in the video, because I love some more. And just like certain stuff that happened in the video, and like I actually like met the owner of the Diplomat Hotel. It was just being built. Nobody ever stayed in there or nothing. And I met the man at Starbucks, like random. And I was just like, yeah, I'm shooting my video. I'm looking for a hotel and all this stuff. And he was like, oh, I have a brand new hotel. And I was like, I didn't want to say, can I shoot my video?
Please?
But no, I was like, yeah, we just trying to find a location, and this is a big video. It's gonna be so many people. I have Ludacris and I have Kanye West. And we wasn't that big
back then.
People didn't even know that Kanye West did the videos. Was in the video and did the production. So when I was saying it to the guy, he was like, well, you can just use my hotel. And I was like, okay, well, where's your hotel? He said, it's right down there. And I was like, give me the address. So I'm like, oh, Lord, we're on the beach. It's going to be one of these little hotels. I'm going to be like, I pulled up, and it was the Diplomat. I was like, wait. And
you thought it was going to be a motel.
It was still empty, like it wasn't fully built. It was half in construction. And so I was like, how we going to make this work? But I was like calling the label, like, hey, I have the spot for the video. We're doing a video. Here's a big hotel. I was going crazy. And it was just like, that was a big moment for me, like to get that video.
That's so dope.
Yeah.
So that's our favorite video. Now we all got to Google it if you haven't seen it and see what's up. Let's talk about that NPR Tiny Desk. Did you guys see Trina's NPR Tiny Desk? Girl, when I saw the NPR Tiny Desk, I seriously, like, my eyes watered because so many people have performed NPR Tiny Desk. And I would have never, if they were said, guess who's going to do NPR, I would have never said you because I've never thought of that connected. How did that happen?
I did it actually on my birthday. So that's when I did it. So I had to fly, spend my birthday doing that. So we did it. When they first called me to do it, I was like, I already loved this. So I was like, okay, cool. Shout out to Big D in the band because they made it happen. We had to fly them out there. And I just remember calling CEO like, okay, we're doing Tiny Desk. We're going all live show. It's going to be crazy. We need Big D. And it was just like making it all work. And then I remember I was bringing my artists. I was bringing Nia. I wanted to use Miss Betty Wright.
Her daughters. Betty Wright's daughters.
They just always hold it down. So I really reached out to everybody. And I was like, I'm going to do Tiny Desk. They was excited. I mean, they're singers. So they was really ready. And we just rehearsed. And we flew. All of us flew up there. And we did. It was like us keeping this secret until they was about to let it out this year. So we had been new. I didn't know what it was gonna look like though. Oh. But it was. I mean, it was really like smaller than this stage. Like this little. It's a real tiny desk.
A tiny desk for real.
Yes. So I mean, I was excited about that.
I loved it. The fact that Big D, Betty Wright's daughters, CEO, Nia Amber, your artist. It was amazing. If you haven't checked it out, please go check it out. And I just love the way you broadened your lane. It was so, I could see you doing a tour with a live band. Big D's like, okay, Trina, let's go. But I mean, don't make that the only one, because you really did amazing, girl. I love it. Now, you started it out with a song, Mama, Please Don't Leave. Explain that song and why did you start your Tiny Desk with that song?
With Dear Mama? Mm-hmm. That's a song I had dedicated to my mom, and I just felt like when we was rehearsing and putting the song list together, it was the introduction. This is how I was born from my mom. So I'm gonna start off with her. I'm gonna dedicate this whole show and this whole Tiny Desk to her, and then I'm gonna introduce me because without her it wouldn't be me. So I started with that, and to get the emotion out. Let's just get that out because that was a moment. Yes, and it was like come through because it's really like it's people in there while we're doing it.
Oh, live audience. Yes. But we didn't get to see them. But
yeah, you don't get to see them. They're like in the back, so I'm like standing there in front of all of them, and it's just like people started crying. It's like all emotional. I'm trying like my lashes, and then we got the whole show to go, and it's one take. You don't get to we had one rehearsal, but you don't get to start over. No it's just redos. It's just one take through the whole thing with the band, and yeah. So that's how
but you look like you were really having fun.
I did.
And I love the way you introduced, now it's time for the baddest bitch. Is there a difference between Katrina Laverne Taylor and the baddest bitch?
Same person, difference, kind of. Because Trina is just like, I'm just chill. I'm like everybody right now. I'm just that like regular, calm. Mm-hmm. And the baddest is just like that inner beastie person that's just like, nobody in here could tell me no for nothing I want. I don't care because it's a yes. And if I want something done, I know somebody get it done in 6 hours because guess what? I've tried it and it happened. So you can't say it can't happen. I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm overthinking. I'm always like, I want what I want and I'm going to go after it. So that's the difference. Like the me regular like that, just with them, my friends is just like, oh, she's chill. She want to stay in the house, eat seafood. And that's what I really do in real life. But in the baddest becomes like a business. Like it be serious. It's a manifestation of everything that I want. I go after it and I don't care what nobody say. I can get it and I go get it and I do get it.
Period. If there was a different genre of music that you would like to explore into, what genre would you hop over to?
I don't know. I'm a rock star.
She's like a rock star.
Could you imagine, though?
Country song with Taylor Swift.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. So, speaking of music, we got to let the whole audience know, if they haven't heard already, that you and I, the two queens, are collaborating on a music project.
We are.
Yes.
We are.
Yes, and it's called Queens Don't Compete.
Yes.
And the first single is going to be your summer anthem.
It is.
Yes. So a little bit later, Lucky will be playing it so you guys can check it out. You guys are the first to
ever hear it.
No one has heard it, so it's going to be dope. The whole vision of the album is collaborating women because it's an all-female album. No guys on the album. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. Next time.
Yes. So what is the importance to you as far as queens don't compete? Like, what does that mean to you?
I'm a queen, so I don't compete with nobody. I don't look at nobody as competition or competing. I feel like we're in a competitive world. Every day is a competition, but the competition is really against yourself. You are the only person that you're competing with in real life. Don't let the reality of internet fool you, because nobody cares, for real. Only person you're competing with is you. Like, you got to be the better person for yourself. You got to get up and do what you got to do for you, because nobody's coming to save you. So it's one of those things. To me, that's why I've always embraced the girls. Like, I mean, because I came up in the game like Salt and Pepper, like Total, like Missy, Eve, Kim. Like, I love them. Like, I just love to see the girls doing their thing. So when it comes to girls, we already know women are extremely catty, super insecure, negative, jealous, mean energy for no reason. Because realistically, I'm just saying, in real life, because when you look at this thing that we, social media, and we all live off social media, everybody's on the internet, da-da-da. Me on the internet, I've had my 7 clapbacks, but I don't entertain that. If I'm out with them, and I'm out a few and they get on my nerves, yeah. But the thing about it is, that's your energy you're giving away. Like, when you see somebody post something, check it out. You can either hit the like button or keep it strolling. Some of us take so much time to get in the comments and write this long message.
For what?
For? Like, what is this doing for you and your life? How is this helping you? How is this benefiting? Is this putting food on your table? Is this putting money in your pocket? Why do you care so invasively? I do not understand. For me, and I get it, this is the world we live in, so hey, we just got to deal with it, or you just don't deal with the internet. But so I go and, I just look at it as, this is the Trina bubble. Everybody else is just at the party. If I want to entertain that and get into the party, I will. If not, I'm wrapped up in my bubble, and my bubble do not consume that energy. This is my space. I choose to have who and what I want in it. If I don't like whatever you're bringing to this, get out.
But you gotta be like that, because nowadays
everybody knows that.
Yes.
And it's just because you have to protect yourself and your space and your mind, because it will break and tear you down. I'm so thankful that I grew up off the internet, because I am, again, a Sagittarius.
Yes.
And I have like a no tolerance thing. My friends know. So what happens is, I don't really tolerate anything. If I don't like it, no. They know. She don't. I'm not going to put myself in a space where I have to be uncomfortable, or in a space where the energy's bad, the vibes are bad. Somebody's over here and you're in my space and you're talking about her hair, her eyebrows, or her shoes. We don't do that over here. We're all here in the same space. That's how I move. So I don't really care. I don't really get into everything else. You get what I'm saying? So when the queens don't compete, for me, it's mostly like, I'm blessing these girls with this project and these verses and these songs, and I'm bringing y'all together, because a lot of y'all should work together. Y'all make dope music. A collab would be crazy, but a lot of y'all don't know that, because of the internet perceives it to be, you got to be better than her, or you're jealous, or she's on the charts and you're not on radio, or her song is not hot and you are hot. Who cares? Hustle over talent beats any day. Let's be very clear, okay?
That part.
So we just got to get into a form of like protecting our space and really like clearing it out. Like, that's family, friends, lovers, whoever. If it's not good energy in your space, you got to clear it out, because time is moving. We're stuck in that circle, and we don't know how to get out of that, because if you got your circle, your whole crew, we go to dinner and it's 8 of us at the table, we got to be talking about something than each other. We gotta be talking about the movers and the shakers and how we trying to elevate to the next space, or sit me at the bar. I'm out of here. I don't got time.
Drink.
Like, you know what I mean? And that's just.
I know that's right. Like, when you sit at the table and they're talking about rumors and the same crap.
Not at my table. Like, I want to eat and talk about food and growing and money and who's cashing the check. That's what we talking about. Otherwise, get from my table. Get away from here with that. Nah, we not on that.
So, Trina, you were very, you spoke out about it. how you lost your mom to cancer. You and I unfortunately have that in common. And there is a mural of her, a beautiful mural. Can you talk about the mural of your mom?
I forgot the artist. Dang, that's so bad. Well, this guy, he painted it. I'm gonna remember his name. I'll shout him out later. Don't kill me, guys. He just painted it, and it was beautiful. When I came, I was out of town. I think I was in the West Coast. When I came back, I saw it, and I was just like, oh. So I was like, first I was crying, then I loved it, and I just reached out to him, and I was like, wow, this is so beautiful. Thank you, whatever. And then he came back for Trina Day last year and painted like some other stuff on the mural, and it was more for the kids and stuff. I love that. And now this year he painted something different, which is my favorite portrait that he's done now, I guess. If you guys show up to Trina Day, you'll be able to see it. It's the newest photo that's on the wall.
Oh, and this Saturday, everyone, we will see you this Saturday at Sugarland.
It's a free event for the kids and family and friends and giveaways and all that good stuff, and, you know. Yeah,
so this Saturday you have the Sugarland, and it is in honor of your niece. Yes. Who lost her life to gun violence, R.I.P. to her, and prayers. What is Sugarland about? You just said it, but like, what's different from this year that you're gonna do Sugarland?
I mean, it's just a dedication to her. You know, she's a free spirit, and then I just feel her around me every single day. So therefore, she would be turning 18 on the 21st, and the day is the 20th, so I decided to do it that day, just and dedicate it for her, fly high. We're all gonna be out there to celebrate your birthday.
And yes, clap it up. And all of you, we want to see you Saturday. The flyer's on Trina's page. I'm sure you follow her. I wanted to also ask you, in all the pain of grieving, because everyone grieves differently when they lose something or lose someone, how do you stay motivated? Because you travel so much, do so many shows, you're in the public eye, this and that. It seems like you don't stop, but how do you remain motivated while grieving?
I work.
Stay busy.
I constantly stay moving. I feel like, stay still is like being complacent, and it just causes you to think and think and think. And then thinking the emotions and the fears and the sadness and all the stuff that is happening in your mind all day, it overpowers you. So now you're just stuck in the house, eating mad ice cream and pizza and crying on the couch all day and just sorrowing. And I don't feel like that really helps. Yeah. And then you're stuck in that place, and realistically, the next day is the next day. The next week is the next week. It's still moving forward. We're never going to be back in that space or that day. So to continue to move forward, every day hurts. Every day hurts. It doesn't matter if I'm flying in an airplane or if I'm on the front of a stage, it still hurts. But it's better than sitting at home drowning in misery and sorrow and not being able to get myself together, because nobody is going to come save you. We still have to live every single day. And when they say one day at a time, one day is one day at a time, it doesn't get easier. It just gets tolerable. You're only able to cope and just move forward, and you laugh. I laugh all day. Like today, I laugh, I cry all day, every day. So every day you see me, whether I'm posting, laughing in a video, turned up, drinking, Nyack, whatever, I'm crying and I'm laughing all day, every day. Every day, all day. So if you want to know what I'm doing, eating seafood, that's what I'm doing. Whatever I'm doing, those are the emotions that happens every day. But every day through those emotions, something else has to happen. I have to live. Because if you stop living,
then you're dying. You also said a magical word right now, Nyack. Can you discuss to everyone Nyack? I should have brought my bottle.
Why don't we have Nyack? Oh, it's too early. It's not even happy hour.
Just to show them.
No, forgive me, guys. No, forgive me. I don't want to be the promotion of this, right? No, wait, hold up. Y'all are not gonna accuse me of drinking before 5 p.m., okay? No. Lucky C, don't do it.
But hold up, Trina.
But I could use some Nyack right now. No, but seriously, Nyack. So Nyack is a brand. It's a it's a black-owned brand. Shout out to Dennis, and they reached out to me to be a brand ambassador. This was like maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years, whatever. And I did so good. I just was posting and posting the brand, and then I became a partner last year of the business. So we just took it up a notch. And then I had got my own. At first, it was just a regular Nyack, which is just a regular cognac. I end up getting 2 flavors, which is peach and cinnamon. Peach is my favorite. Peach is my favorite. Cinnamon is a little spicy for me. I don't know, maybe that's for the holidays.
You know what's so crazy? I'm not a cinnamon person, and you let me try the cinnamon. That cinnamon, you drink it, oh my God.
It's very smooth.
So
it's very
different.
I gotta say that for Thanksgiving or Christmas or something.
Yeah, like, okay. And the peach is fire. So it's
peach.
NYAK.
Yes.
Make sure you go to your liquor store and go cop that. Why do you think people are so obsessed when it comes to Trina and do you got a man? Are you getting married?
Yeah,
when you having a baby?
Oh my God.
Why are you so obsessed with that with you?
I don't know. That's such a weird obsession. I'm not obsessed with people like that. I am a little bit, but not really. No,
Beyonce, you are.
I mean, she's already done it, so I'm not. The obsession is already gone. I don't know. I think people just want to know. Probably want to just know so they could just snoop around or whatever. Huh? You want a niece? Man, these kids is bad. No, I have nieces and nephews. Listen. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, everybody wants me to have a kid. Gosh. Okay, so when I was I think maybe 17, 18, I don't remember, whatever. Somewhere really, really young. I had went to the hospital with my sister. She was having a baby. This is my nephew. Shout out to him. It was the most traumatizing thing I ever saw in my entire life.
Childbirth?
No, seriously. Like, so I think I was way too young, and so they put me in the bed next to her. That's how traumatized I was. I literally passed out. I could not believe I saw that. I was too young. You know, sometimes they say you too young to see certain stuff. That was too young to see. Like, some of y'all was too young to be, some of y'all was too young to be listening to now, but y'all was listening anyway. So that was one of the things for me. I was way too young to see that, and I was like, what? So I was traumatized after that. And after that, though, in real form, though, I did have a miscarriage.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, a few, 2, 3. So it's a process, and it was just one of those things where I don't know, I think at first I was real excited and happy, and then I just became, like, frustrated, and then I became, like, over it, and then I became, like, oh, baby fever again. I think when my brother had kids, I got baby fever. And then I was like, can you just give me those? And then I just became like, okay, one more try, and this is the honest truth, okay? Just as seeing that happen with my sister just growing up, my mom would always be like, I would always be like, I'm never having a baby. Like, I can't have a baby without my mom being there. Like, I am the worst person to get, like, a shot. Like, you have to, like, chain me down, like, for anything. So, okay, cool. Now, when my mom passed away, I was like, nope, it's over. Because who is going to watch this kid? Who am I dropping it off to? Because, like, it's a certain type of thing with a grandma. Yeah. Like, what I'm trying, like, I grew up with a grandma. Like, when you go to Big Mama's house, that's a grandma. Okay. I don't have that. So, and my friends, I'm not dropping my kids off over there. They be turned up. No. So I just have this thing. So, you know, it's been like an emotional thing for me. Like, you know, it started off as one thing and it went through one, and I just started getting over. And I was like, man, look. And then all my nieces and nephews and these kids, they're a lot. It's a lot. It's like, and now they're big, and now my nieces and nephews, and they want this and they want that and they want this, and it's like this and this. And it's like, hey, y'all need some jobs at 6 and 7 and 8 years old. Like, so it's just one of those things. I just started getting out of I'm like, dang, am I gonna never not just have a kid? Do I even want to still have a kid now? Or then I see some of my friends, I think about that. Then some of my friends that are still having kids. And so for me, I want, if it was to happen, a baby. I don't really like the kid thing. The kids. No.
I said
no. Give me the baby. I don't want to smell the newborn, like the baby smell. When it start getting past, 4, 6?
No, I'm talking kindergarten. One thing in kindergarten, I'm good. That, you could go now.
I'm going to come bring it to one of y'all house, okay?
I don't want to do homework. I don't want no parts.
No, because these kids, like, my nephew want a car. Sir, you is 14 years old. You don't even have a driver's license. But I'm just preparing you, auntie, for when listen, go play football or something, okay? Like, just relax. So I don't know. It's just been like an emotional thing for me. Yeah.
I love your.
And I'm waiting on Joy too,
so
because me and Joy could be like the twins.
Yeah, shout out to Joy. Joy, let everybody see you. Say hi. Girl, get up.
We're like
Say
the two baby.
Yes. All right, so I'm gonna do a quick round of dating questions.
Cindy, but wait,
Your
do
favorite.
you want to have a kid?
I don't have a kid. I have a bird.
No, but I know you don't have a kid, but I'm saying, do you want to have a baby?
I did. I really did want to have a baby for a minute, but I said if I don't find someone that I'm truly in love with to have a baby, I'm going to end up on Channel 7 News, so I'm not going to do it. I can't be a baby mama. And then, like you said, when my mom passed away in 2019, I was like, I'm straight. That was the end of that to me.
And no, let me just say this one last part because I'm going to not leave this out, okay? And another thing with the kid thing for me, due to the fact that I grew up with just my mom was good, though, like the best. Like, she didn't need, but that man that my mom had messed with in high school that had me, him, that one, the one I was like, that's not the vibe. Him, whatever he is, you know, as a girl growing up, I'm like, I don't ever want that kind of man. Like the man that came around. Thankfully, my mom didn't need you, but if she did need you, scum of the earth. So that's another thing. So me, I had this phobia of like, my friends didn't really do good jobs. And I have forgiven them because we were really young. My friend, one of my best friends had a child, her first child at too young. It was 14, 15. That was a no-go in my mom's house for sure. But it happened. So this is my family. But it was these things that when my friends started having kids, we had this thing like, everybody, you swear you're going to be with this man and this kid for the rest of your life. This man is nowhere around. I'm just like, this was another point to me that just was like terrifying due to the fact I didn't already have the man that helped get me here. So I was so oblivious to like, if I'm having a kid, we better be married and da-da-da. And like, that's what it is. I'm not going to be your third, fourth, fifth, sixth baby mama. We're not doing that.
That's how I feel.
No.
So let me ask you these dating questions real quick because we're running out of time. When dating, do you believe in love at first sight?
Love at first sight? I'm love at first sight.
The mirror every morning.
I believe in whatever you want to believe. Nobody can channel what you really believe in. Because I've known people that have just met and they're still together now, and people that have waited for this love, this thing to be growing for a whole 2-3 years, and y'all just ain't work out. So I don't know. Okay. I think it's all about the energy and the chemistry of the two people. Whatever you want to believe in. I don't know.
All right. If you see someone that you are feeling like you're attracted to them, would you step to them? And how would you step to them if you do?
Would I step to them?
Yeah, would you go up
shy.
to a guy?
I'm not
Joy, tell us. Would she step to a guy she likes?
I'm going to tell Joy to do it. Joy know how to send the vibes.
What is your biggest turnoff?
With a guy? Oh, don't go there. No. So for me, I'm very anal. Like, you can have on the wrong socks, I'm mad, okay? So I just like first of all, it's a lot of stuff. Like, turn off is, like, don't start smelling stink like you just finished working out. I don't care if you're a gym head or you're a basketball player. You need to get some deodorant and some good cologne. Let's start with that. Biggest turn off, I don't like no bad hygiene. I don't like no stinky feet. I don't like no just dirty fingernails. I don't like all that backward and grabber in your fingernails. You need to wash that out of there.
Disgusting.
Brush your teeth and comb your head. Get that brush and brush that head down.
Period.
Let's be very clear, okay? Put some Vaseline on those lips. Don't come around here with those cracked lips like chapped all, cracked all out. No, we gonna get some nice soft
like
lips.
Like a crackhead.
That's like a turn off to me. And just like guys that are just not like, just that don't have like, you know, like swag. Like you gotta just be like, you gotta come with
without
the swag.
Trying,
Don't
right?
try. I don't want to see you. I can see you from all the way over there where those pink lights at. Be doing your thing back there. Don't come doing the most, that extra thirst. I don't like that.
Period. You said so. All right. So with the 305 being so diverse, would you date outside of your culture? And have you ever?
I've never dated outside of my culture. I have just, it just never have been my, like for me, I never went somewhere and was like, oh, I like Poppy over there. No, it just, it just never, yeah. I don't even really think about that because it just never happened, so yeah.
And last question, if you could speak any other language, what language would you choose to speak?
French? French? Speak French, let me hear. Let me see if that's the one I want to speak. French? You don't know how to speak it? Okay, French, okay. Whatever other language, whatever it is, except, just the one we speak, I don't care.
I love it. So, Show some love for the Diamond Princess, y'all. So last but definitely not least, like we said, the Queens Don't Compete album, we've teamed up with Run It Up. And the song is called No Love, She Mix. Now the song features Trina, Flo Milli, Maya the Don, and me. So Lucky C's gonna play it.